The bench by the lake. Every morning at sunrise, Mr. Harold sat on the same bench by the lake, his weathered hands resting on a wooden cane. He was 82, his back stooped from years of labor, his face a map of wrinkles carved by time and memories. The bench wasn't just a seat for Harold, it was a gateway to his past. From here, he could see the dock where he had proposed to his late wife, Margaret, nearly 6 decades ago. He remembered her laughter echoing across the water and how she had said yes before he could finish his question. Life had been full then: children, laughter, and the endless hustle of running a small bakery in town. But time, as it always does, took its toll. The kids grew up and moved away. Margaret passed 10 years ago, and now the days stretched on in quiet solitude. Today, as Harold sat on the bench, the world around him seemed unusually still. The wind barely stirred the trees, and the water lay calm as glass. He closed his eyes, letting the morning sun warm his face, and in the silence, he felt Margaret's presence. "Beautiful day, isn't it?" A young voice interrupted his thoughts. Harold opened his eyes to see a boy of about 12 standing nearby, holding a fishing rod. "It is," Harold said, his voice gravelly but kind. "Catching anything?" The boy shook his head. "Not yet. My grandpa used to take me fishing here, but he's not around anymore." Harold nodded, understanding the weight of unspoken loss. It's not always about the fish. Sometimes it's about the memories. The boy smiled faintly and sat down on the bench beside him. They talked for a while about fishing, about the boys' school, and about Harold's life in the old days. As they chatted, Harold realized he hadn't felt this alive in years. When the boy left, promising to return tomorrow, Harold stayed on the bench a little longer. For the first time in a long while, he didn't feel like just an old man fading away. He felt like a part of something again. The lake sparkled in the sunlight, and Harold smiled. Life, he thought, still had its moments.